Hey guys, it's Kathleen with Thrifty Britches, back with another What Sold video. This What Sold video is for the period of August 11th through August 19th. So sales are definitely down. It seems like they are down across the board. We did pretty good for this week in spite of sales being down, mostly because of a really big ticket item that sold. So that kind of saved our bacon. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am a part-time reseller and a full-time school counselor, and I have an eBay store with my sister Karen, who's a full-time kindergarten teacher and a part-time reseller, and together we make up Thrifty Britches. So if you enjoy thrifting content, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It helps us out a whole lot and it doesn't cost you a thing. All right, so I am going to get started with my eBay sales. Also, please keep in mind that unless indicated, everything is buyer paid for shipping. So I'm not out anything for shipping. Okay, so for eBay, first item up is this Chico's sleeveless maxi dress. It was in a size 1, and you know Chico's uses vanity sizing, and so this is really about a size medium. We picked this up at an estate sale for $3 and it sold for $12. And so Chico's is one of those things that I'm really steering away from. We have a bunch of it still in our death pile, which is why you're going to see it from time to time. But unless it is really spectacular, something special, or if it's new with tags, I'm probably not going to pick it up. Now, if it's like a size 3 or 4, I probably will grab it. If it's really in good condition or new with tags, only because those items seem to have a better sell-through rate for me with Chico's. But other than that, aside from what's in the death pile, which is considerable, our death pile is, that's another story. Unless it's in the death pile, we are going to steer clear of it. Okay, these shoes sold. These are a cute little pair of, and I think I'm saying the name right, Gaimo, G-A-I-M-O. And these are a pair of espadrilles. They are in a size 4.5, not my favorite size to pick up. Really hard to sell because of the teeny tiny feet. I mean, I have small feet and I can't make a 4.5 work. Anyway, they were in a cute navy, and we grabbed these at a yard sale for only $2, and they flipped for $10. This Vineyard Vines men's t-shirt was in a size small. It was in excellent condition, and we only paid $2.99 for it at Goodwill, which is the reason I grabbed it. It only sold for $10, but it sold within a couple of weeks, so it really wasn't bad to pick it up. Vineyard Vines just is kind of meh for me. Some things do well, like if I see a Fair Isle sweater or something that is a really good fabric content, like a linen blend or a cashmere, then I'm gonna grab it from Vineyard Vines. Otherwise, it just isn't having the same results that it used to back in the day. I don't know if it's a matter of market saturation or if people are just steering away from it. But whatever the case, unless it's $1 or $2, I'm probably not going to grab it. Okay, this Patagonia women's V-neck long sleeve shirt, it has sat around forever. It is in a size medium, it's in good condition, but we have had it listed since last fall. We grabbed this at a yard sale, only paid $2 for it, and it finally sold for $15. Patagonia is usually a total bread and butter brand for us, and it usually sells really well. I didn't know if it was because this one was just run-of-the-mill. It's not like it was that special fabric, which is totally escaping me right now, but I'll flash it on the screen. Nothing spectacular. Now, if I find a 1/4 zip pullover, I'm snatching that every single day of the week because those things sell. Okay, I grabbed this velour girls dress, which is Circo brand. I think that's a Target brand. The only reason I grabbed it was because it was new with tags. It was in a size 10-12, and because it was only $1 at a yard sale. Otherwise, I would have just left it. I figured when I grabbed it, because it was at the end of last yard selling season, that it was going to sit around for a while. So I was really happy when somebody finally bought it for $9.99. Karen grabbed this Dooney and Bourke plaid purse keychain at an estate sale. She only paid $3 for it. It was in immaculate condition. and it sold for $23. We've probably had it listed about 4 weeks, but right as soon as we listed it, it got a lot of attention. So I would definitely pick up anything Dooney and Bourke. I feel like that, and I might be saying that wrong. Is it Burke? Dooney and Bourke, Dooney and Bourke, whatever. It sold. So I don't like the new Dooney and Bourke so much, but I will definitely pick up anything that has a vintage vibe to it, as long as I can prove to myself that it is genuine. I have picked up too many things at yard sales thinking that they are genuine, where the people selling them are swearing up and down they're genuine, and they have not been. Now, having said that, I've gotten a little bit better at being able to spot the fakes. This one I looked up over and over again and was able to verify that it is in fact genuine. Okay, I grabbed this Night at the Museum Blu-ray 3-movie set last week at my Thrift With Me video, and I picked it up for only $1, and it was new and sealed in the package. It sold within 2 days of having listed it for $16. This Columbia PFG I grabbed at a yard sale about 5 or 6 weeks ago. It was that yard sale where the lady was wheeling and dealing and everything was $1 or less. And so at most I paid $1 for this. It is a men's terminal long sleeve PFG shirt. It is in a size large and it sold for $13. Now, this was listed higher than $13. I had it listed for $24. I also have a woman's PFG terminal shirt listed as well. Both of them are not moving too quickly. And so somebody offered me $13. I countered back at $17 and they came back at $12, which, to be completely honest, pissed me off, because you're supposed to be working with me and then you go lower. And so I just said to them, listen, I'm not going lower than 15. Well, they came back to me a couple of weeks later and said, I see it still hasn't sold. Will you take my $13 offer? And I did. Because at least it came up from 12 and it's gone. So, and the other one is still listed, so maybe I did the right thing. Okay, moving on. This Lululemon gray and white striped scuba zipper up hoodie, I guess. Is it a hoodie? I'm not really sure it has a hood, so I think it's probably a jacket. This was in a size 6. I grabbed this when I was at the yard sale in New Jersey at the Jersey Shore. I paid only $6 for it, and it has been listed. I didn't list it as soon as I got home from the shore because, to be honest, I thought I was going to keep it, but it was super snug around the girls, and so I ended up opting to sell it. And it's probably been listed about a month, maybe a little bit longer, but it sold, and it sold for $20. This vintage enamelware pot, it has been a long tail item for sure. We grabbed this at an estate sale, but we only paid 50 cents for it. So it was worth a stab seeing if we could move this pot, and move it we did. However, it took about 7 months. It has always garnered attention. It's not like it just sat there collecting dust. Well, it did sit there collecting dust, but at least it was getting likes while it was collecting dust. And then somebody finally offered $10 and I took it. This is one of the last remaining Brockway milk glass flower of the month mugs that I have. So I had all 12 months and I opted to lot them out in separate months. And I want to say I might have been missing a month, and I think that's why I did it that way. This is for the month of December, and we picked this up at Goodwill for 79 cents and it sold for $16.99, which was a full price offer. I do not love picking up mugs because they take up a lot of space and because they're such a pain in the fanny to ship. However, there are certain mugs I will pick up every single day of the week, including these Flower of the Month mugs. Also, Starbucks mugs, any of them that have to do with places, cities, countries, they sell super well for me. And when you're talking about paying only 79 cents at Goodwill, you really just can't beat that. Okay, this Nike Thermofit polka dot girls hoodie in a size, I want to say it's a size medium. I didn't write it down for some reason. This sold for $12 and we paid only $2.99 for this at the Salvation Army. Not one of my favorite items to pick up. I thought it was going to go closer to the $20 mark, but at least I did move it. It's been listed easily 2 months. Next up is this Lily Pulitzer girls dress, really pretty print. It is in a size $5. It's kind of like a sheath dress, and we paid up for this. So we paid $10 for this at a yard sale, but Lily does well for us, especially Lily girls. I definitely would not pay $10 at a yard sale for a pre-owned Lily item for an adult. But the girl stuff moves a lot better, has a great sell-through rate for us, and so we sold this for $40. This Burberry Ivory cardigan is the very first item that we have picked up Burberry. I take that back. It's the first item that we've picked up that is genuine Burberry. We have picked up fakes before. This is in a size 4 and it was beautiful, so pretty. We also paid up for this at a yard sale. We paid $10 for it and it also sold for $40. This sold within 48 hours of having been listed. Next up is a huge bolo that I was up to this point completely unaware of. I am not a huge fan of picking up pottery. However, Karen has a really, really good eye for this stuff. And so this Susan Brown Freeman pitcher, she saw at Goodwill. She paid $1.29 for it. And when she flipped it over, she saw that it was signed. And she's like, I know that signed things usually have a good sell-through rate. She did a quick browse through on eBay and she's like, yeah, their stuff is kind of all over the place, but I think I can sell this. So she came home and listed it, and within just a few hours out of the gate, she had an offer of $45. And she's like, well, if I get an offer that quickly, I'm going to counter back high. So she countered back at 75, which he immediately took. So right away, we're like, damn, we totally, listed this too low. But whatever, that's a $1.29 investment, $75 within less than 12 hours. Yes, 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 every single time. So be on the lookout for this, my friends. Susan Brown Freeman. Okay, and the last 3 items that we sold for this period on eBay are all from the company Drunk Elephant, which is apparently like woman's face care stuff. I don't know a whole lot about it, and these were also Karen finds. So she found this Drunk Elephant Hydration Serum at a yard sale. Each of these 3 items was only $1 each. So the Hydration Serum sold for $11.99. This Glycolic Night Serum sold for $14.99. And the last item, this multivitamin eye cream, sold for $17.99. Not only did this stuff sell at a really, really good profit, but it also sold very quickly. These all sold within 3 days of having been listed. So they were all new, sealed in the package. I don't know how well it would have done if they hadn't been new. I tend not to pick up cosmetics and face cleansers and things like that if they are pre-owned, unless it's something vintage that I know is not made anymore and is going to be in high demand. So anyway, another bolo, that's 2 in a row. So you want to be looking out for Susan Brown Freeman pottery as well as Drunk Elephant face care products. All right, guys, that is everything for this period for eBay. So we are going to move right on to Poshmark. I only had 2 sales during this period in Poshmark. Really stinky, but one of them was pretty decent. Okay, so the first item is this Kill Tech Level 3 ladies jacket. It's a windbreaker, kind of in that ski genre of clothing, except it's a little bit on the thin side to be a ski jacket, so it's more like a windbreaker. It was in a size 10. We grabbed it at a yard sale for only $2, and we sold it eventually for $12. This one has been listed since October of last year. And the last item in Poshmark for this period is this Samantha Chang silk lace cami in a size medium. This was a great score. I went to an estate sale that was being run by a reseller. And so right out of the gates, I knew nothing was really going to be priced competitively, but sometimes you can find some stragglers, and this was a straggler. This was at the bottom of a bin. Nobody was paying much attention to it, and the bin was marked $5. I also found a bunch of Soma bras that were new with tags, and this was new with tags. I didn't look up comps on it. I looked at the fabric content, and I saw it was 100% silk, and I said, okay, it's silk, it's got the tags, take a chance for $5. So I was glad that I did. Now, it's been listed a really, really long time. I can't remember if the estate sale was at the beginning of yard sale season this year or the very end last year. I think it might have been the beginning this year. But regardless of that, I only paid $5 for it, and it sold for $47. Having said that, I offered free shipping. So it's more like $39.50, but still on a $5 investment, that's okay with me. Okay, and the last two items are from Mercari. First is this Project MC Squared lemon soap doll. This I grabbed at a yard sale for only $2, and I really only grabbed it because it was new in the package with an eye towards Christmas. And it sold for $20, so I was pretty happy with that turnaround. The last item is by far our best sale during this period, and really probably for the month. This set of vintage Pyrex Butterprint Cinderella nesting bowls. My mother actually scored at a church rummage sale. So she only paid $5 for all of these bowls, which was a complete steal. And we sold them for $175, which was a full asking price for us. So, oh my gosh, I was so happy when that payment came through, because honestly, I was thinking, oh, he didn't even offer me less. He's just got a broken set that he's going to say, oh, yours arrived broken. So I was really nervous about the whole thing, but didn't happen. He accepted it, and I hope he's really happy with his bowls. We listed it below what most of the other listings were, so I feel like he got a decent deal. And like I said, it saved our numbers for this period, because we did hit within our sweet spot of $400 profit a week, and it is solely because of the Pyrex bowls. So thank you, Mom. All right, let's go into the numbers. In total, for the period of August 11th through the 19th, we sold 22 items at a cost of $64.56, which makes our average cost of goods $2.93. We sold all 22 of those items for $620.96, estimating 20% in fees of $124.19. And that leaves us with a net profit for the week of $432.21. So really, really happy about that. It would be a different story if those Pyrex bowls hadn't sold. However, everybody seems to be having some slow sales. So we're hoping it's going to pick up, and I am gearing up for Q4. Hope sales are going really well for you. Once again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, and remember guys, it's not cheap, it's thrifty. Bye guys, see you next time.